Huyang is the best character in Ahsoka. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Plotlines. I'm your host, Connor, and today we're talking about Huyang. Huyang is a droid professor from first introduced in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. He taught younglings for thousands of years in the Old Republic. For an unknown reason, he was able to escape Order 66 when all the Jedi were killed, or most of them at least, by Emperor Palpatine when he reorganized the Republic into the Galactic Empire. He had been known to Ahsoka during the time of the Clone Wars, and they reunited at some point, either after Star Wars Rebels or before that. We don't really know, but all we know is that she and Huyang came back together by the time Sabine was first being trained in the ways of the Jedi. Because he is a droid, he is the most honest character in the show. He cannot go against his programming, so he follows the rules of the Jedi to the letter of the law. He is straightforward and blunt. In this way, he is very endearing because our world today is very much into coddling everyone. And he tells Sabine that she has the worst potential in the Force to be a Jedi that he has ever seen, which really, this is exactly what the audience is thinking. And, sort of he speaks for the audience when he's saying that Sabine really shouldn't be a Jedi. I mean, this is kind of the sort of the opinion, I think, of a lot of fans of Star Wars Rebels as well as Star Wars in general, is that she's really not meant to be a Jedi. She's a Mandalorian, which it's very unlikely that she becomes a Jedi, but at least not a very good Jedi, not a very powerful Jedi. She might be able to, have some abilities, and I think that's seen a little bit in the show, but she's just not quite there when that. Anyways, when he follows the rules of the Jedi, Ahsoka scoffs at this. She has separated herself from the Jedi and their ways. Uh, this shows why Ahsoka is not with Luke Skywalker rebuilding the Jedi Order. She's basically rejected the Jedi Order as she was rejected, being this, which was brought on by trauma when she was cast out of the Jedi Order for crimes she did not commit, and she mistrusts the Jedi Order because of the handling of this, and she mistrusts as well the Jedi for the rules of the Jedi because of her training under Anakin Skywalker. He was very much into breaking a lot of the rules as well, and she got used to breaking them as well. So the droid is really calling her back to the Jedi and the way they worked. And it will be interesting to see if she continues to reject this call back to the Jedi and her past for something in the future, if she returns to the Jedi later, if she reunites with Luke or comes back to Luke and starts helping him instead of doing her own thing. She is supposedly training Sabine to be a Jedi or a generic Force user. So there's this strange conflict going on. Like, is she trying to be a Jedi? All she knows is basically the training of the Jedi for the most part. So it's strange, because why does she want to pass this on if she really does not want to be a Jedi? But then again, they sort of they're playing fast and loose with this. Also, what will she become if she does not return to the Jedi? Will there be a different group that comes about from this? Like, and is she going to be, living in the unknown regions in the future, or a different galaxy in the future, so she doesn't have to partake in the terrible sequel trilogy, which, I mean, she wasn't a part of, so she theoretically has to be either dead or somewhere else. But the sequel trilogy doesn't make a lot of sense anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Now, this is very similar to what's going on with Balin, who's the dark Jedi or the fallen Jedi, who doesn't have an allegiance to any group either. I mean, he's working to get Thrawn back, but it's not as clear what he's trying to get at. It seems that they must decide in the future, where their loyalties lie, where they're going to show, come together. Are they are sorry, is Balin going to come to the light side? Is Ahsoka going to fall? That sort of thing. I mean, she already fell off a cliff and somehow survived, which I'm not really sure what's happening with that. So it'll be interesting to see. But all these things are important to sort of consider. And Thrawn is a great adversary, but he's basically there to drive them to either the light side or the dark side, and that will be something to see. Now, Sabine has basically chosen to kind of go along with Balin because she wants Ezra, while Ezra had made that sacrifice for her. And Ezra is very much, a Jedi. He is not like Ahsoka, where he has separated himself, or he's not like Ahsoka, where she separated herself from the Jedi Order. He is trying to sort of participate in the Jedi Order, even though it's obviously not really existent, in the post Order 66 world. So it'll be interesting to see. But Huyang really sort of allows this sort of story to unfold and gives a lot of context to it, because he's able to sort of bounce off of the different characters, because Sabine really isn't that interested in becoming a Jedi in the truest, in the sort of the old sense of the term, because of the way she conflicts with Huyang. And Ahsoka is trying to avoid her past in some ways, and you can see that in her conflict with Huyang. And it will be interesting now that we're, seeing Anakin at the end of this last episode, and what we'll see in the future, and whether or not it's Anakin dark side, or if it's his Force ghost, or what it is. I don't really know. So we'll see what happens there. And it seems like Ahsoka has to confront her past, and Huyang is kind of the nagging parent who is sort of expressing the necessity of her confronting her past, but she's trying to avoid that, and she basically can't avoid that, and that's what we're going to see. So, uh, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If Huyang is your favorite character from the Ahsoka series, let me know down in the description. If it's someone else, please let me know who you prefer. And thank you all, and God bless. Bye.